Welcome back, Film Force fans. His name is Jordan Wiltshire. Rumour has it he was in the 44th Hunger Games. The Force was his weapon of choice. He didn't win. All we know for sure is he loves all things geek. And today he is...
reviewing Red Sparrow, the latest American spy thriller movie, directed by Francis Lawrence and starring Jennifer Lawrence, Jeremy Irons and Joel Egerton, as well as many others. This film follows Jennifer Lawrence playing the Sparrow. We'll just call it a Sparrow. I'm not going to get into names. The Sparrow, okay? The Sparrows are these type of Russian officers or spies who are trained in the arts of sex, basically. That's from what I could gather. That's their main asset. It was strange. They didn't show any training scenes. They showed her running, but mainly all about sex and seduction. That's what these spies do, apparently. So Jennifer Lawrence plays the Sparrow, who has to go on a mission to try and uncover a mole in the Russian government by seducing an American CIA officer. And she does this to protect her mother. Now, at the start, it starts out with Jennifer Lawrence's character being very sympathetic. But then, straight away, she does something that's, you are feeling like, okay, I can understand, but it immediately has me questioning her and make me feeling less sympathetic to her. And throughout the film, this happens. At some points, I'm really sympathetic to her, and some points she does something. I'm like, why? Okay, it just didn't make sense. Other things I like about this film: Jennifer Lawrence does great in her acting work. Okay, she plays this character so well from certain sort of spy scenes where she's having to be seductive, or having to lie, or having to swim or look sexy in a swimsuit, or many other times where it's just Jennifer Lawrence looking, pretty good. She does brilliantly with those types of acting. No, I'm joking. She's great in this movie. She is good in this movie. And you have Joel Edgerton playing an American CIA officer. He's also good, and you understand his motivations, where he's coming from. You really like. I really like that character. It was a very complex character. And some of the things in it are quite brutal. Some of the scenes they show, some of the torture scenes, some of the things I was literally cringing or like clutching my leg, because that's where it was cut, and I was like, like feeling the pain, and it was like, okay, it was really good special effect. I was cringing quite a bit. Things I didn't like about this film, there was quite a few things that just kept niggling at me. One thing, the runtime is way too long. As the only person in the cinema, because it's snowing outside and I was the only one brave enough to walk down the cinema, okay? I did this for you guys, okay? In the freezing cold, I walked in the snow to the cinema. As the only one in, I had a look at my phone like, what time is it? And it was been nearly 2 hours in the movie, and it felt like it still had a long way to go. And it was 2 hour and 20 runtime, and I found it could have been shorter. It was much longer than it needed to be. Other things that sort of annoyed me is it kept doing the same twist over and over again, or very similar twists, and it kept feeling like, how many times are they going to do this? Because at some point you feel like these spy agencies are just getting stupid. But I did like how they wrapped it up. How they wrapped it up was not something I was predicting, which worked really well. But throughout the film, I kept predicting what was going to happen and was right, but then certain things they then changed about that prediction. So it did keep me guessing, but did keep me face palming at the same time. Because it felt like the script, or in generally the book, because it's based on a 2013 novel, could have been a great Black Widow origin movie. Okay, throughout the film, I kept thinking, if only they had Scarlett Johansson playing this, they could have tied it into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Similar in a way, Red Sparrow, Black Widow, both animals, both colours, but one's quite threatening, one's Sparrow. Why did they name them sparrows? Okay, it's not the most threatening bird, is it? Oh, I'm a sparrow. It just seemed a bit stupid to me. But it sort of was like, why isn't this a Black Widow origin film? Because it could have been so well. Another thing I did sort of like and dislike at the same time, sort of question it at certain points, but love at other points, was the chemistry between Joel Edgerton and Jennifer Lawrence. At some points I was like, wow, you can really see a genuine connection. At other points I was like, wow, that was over quickly. But hey, sometimes you can't make everything. Now, in conclusion, yeah, this film's good. It's okay. As I said, the acting's good. There's a lot more spectacle than substance, okay? The trailer sells you on this great action spy thriller. It's not an action film, okay? There's barely any action in it. It seems like Jennifer Lawrence said, I'm not doing any action. Can we just have all thriller, all seduction, all, really test my acting, but no action, basically. I would go see this film if you got some spare time, on a nice, snowy day like I did, or evening, or just catch it on DVD. It's a good, it's an okay film. It's nothing special. It's it's not going to be the female version of James Bond. It's nothing like that. And I wish it could have been, because the trailers really did get me excited. But to me, it was just an average movie, okay? And I got a bit bored throughout it. At some points, the pacing was very slow, and I was like, when's the next twist happening? Okay, that twist has happened. Didn't see that coming, did I? Because she hadn't done that thing this 20 times over. It just got slightly repetitive at one point. It wasn't until the ending where they really turned it on its head that it didn't get repetitive. So have you seen Red Sparrow? What is your favourite spy movie apart from James Bond? No James Bond movies. I want to hear in the comments below. And until next time, I've been Jordan Wiltshire, and this has been your Wiltshire's Weview.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, do hit that like button or head down to the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for the latest videos. May the Force be with you.